Hey there, and welcome back to the Reviews by Roxy. I'm so glad to have you here. And without further ado, let's just jump right into it. Yesterday, I got my hands on a really cool product. I'm going to review it with you. I got review access. It's by a really well-known product creator. His name is Alessandro Zamboni, and it is AI focused. It's a set of prompts for a particular type of colouring style, which is quite an unusual colouring style, and it's quite exciting. So I'm just going to show you behind the scenes. I'm going to take you behind, let you know what you get, and then we might test out some of the prompts as well, so you know exactly what you're getting. So here we are on the main sales page for this particular product. It's called Inverse Colouring Prompts Empire. And so the tagline is, frustrated by hard-to-sell colouring books, discover the new trend that's turning the colouring world upside down with their 528 prompts. So it's giving you a bit of an example as to what it is about. And it's just basically, just going to be adding another string to your bow of different types of products that you're going to be able to create. And from what I can gather, it's the prompts that are going to make it really easy to use in a AI tools such as Midjourney or even ChatGPT, Dolly. Use those prompts as a basis for you to be able to create a really high quality product that you can then sell on Amazon, Etsy, even on your own website. You can give it away as a freebie. You could use it as a lead magnet to grow your list. There's lots of things you can do with these particular prompts. So it's just giving you some background information about colouring books. Obviously, colouring books are a multi-billion-pound dollar business. And so it's always nice to kind of chance upon a different slant on that colouring book, that colouring style. And I think this is where this is really interesting and quite unique. So as you can see here, this is an example of an inverse colouring book page. And actually, let me just tell you what the inverse colouring style is about. So I did some research and I came across this. There is a main, one quite big seller within this niche, and they refer to it as reverse colouring. But then there's a lot of room for other creators to come within that niche and do create similar products, but you just can't use that reverse colouring name. That's trademarked. So hence why this is called inverse colouring. And I think within the download document, it also gives you some ideas of other ways that people are referring to this particular style. So if we are looking on Google, it says, how does a reverse colouring book work? You have a picture, it's already coloured in, and then you just kind of trace around the shapes, draw in figures. You can doodle, shade, really go to town, really get creative with how you want to change the look and feel of that original picture, that original image. So it's really, really quite an interesting take on colouring. I don't even know if it is colouring as such. We're not colouring in because it's already coloured. We are just going to add our own flair, our own uniqueness, and make it something that probably is going to turn out to be completely different from how it started. So it's quite an exciting niche, and it's really trending at the moment. I've seen it all over TikTok. So it is definitely rising in popularity, and it's always good to be ahead of the curve rather than trying to play catch up, which is why I really suggest that you have a look at this particular product and the style of colouring. So if we are going back to that main sales page, so they give you a really good indication as to the before and after. So this is a prompt, I guess, that they created, and this is what was put into Midjourney. This is the original image, and then if you put it into a book and someone then adds their own mark on it, adds the lines and things like that, then this is what it can turn out to be. He says this was coloured by a child, which is pretty cool. I could see that as a really cool, unique piece of artwork, I'd put up in my house. So as we can see, we get 528 Midjourney prompts, and there are a whole selection of different themed prompts within this product. So we've got nature scenes, animals, geometric patterns, superheroes, steampunk art, fantasy worlds, so much. The list goes on and on. Mystical creatures, sci-fi elements. So anything you can think of they're going to provide those prompts for you to use in Midjourney or anything else in order to just create a whole library of different really high quality products. So when I initially heard about inverse coloring pages and this particular product, I also did some research on Amazon just to see if there was demand, and also on Etsy. So let me just show you what I saw when I went over to Amazon. So I am based in the UK, so I had to put in just a random US postcode or zip code, just so that I could see results that are targeting the US market. And my, there are loads of books. So these three are the main reverse coloring books that use that trademarked saying, but there is so much scope for others. As you can see here, this is kind of quite abstract. This one is floral, backtrack, it's being referred to, botanical gardens, jewels of the sea. And they all have, quite a few reviews. And, when you see the reviews, you know that sales are being made. Another thing I like to sometimes look at is to see if there are things such as ads being run towards this particular keyword, these products. So we can see sponsored, and they aren't sponsored by the main trademarked company. They're actually sponsored by others. So that's letting you know that it's popular enough that people do want to run those ads in order to make some money and really make a splash within this niche. So there's so many different variations of this inverse, and that's where the fact that there are so many different prompts over here, you're going to really be able to create a whole series of different books on Amazon. We've got animals here. Again, we've got quite abstract patterns. We've got some kids theming there. What else do we have? There's so much. I think this is more like landscape and buildings. This one is homes, gardens and interior design. So there is so much scope to be able to create a whole library of products, which is really exciting. When I'm going over to Etsy, again, this is another type of it looks like another popular product being sold on Etsy as well. There's lots to choose from here. And the good thing about this is that they are immediately downloadable. So I can imagine people do go to Etsy if they just want that quick fix of some coloring pages. They don't want to go to Amazon. They don't want to wait for shipping. Then they can come over to Etsy and get an immediate download, get their hands on what they want right now. I can imagine this kind of style of coloring is actually quite therapeutic as well. Coloring is generally quite a therapeutic kind of hobby. But yeah, there's lots here to choose from. So that's another sales platform that you can consider when you are creating your inverse coloring pages. So sell on Amazon, sell on Etsy, sell on your own website. You could create a whole website dedicated to different types of reverse coloring niches and themes, and sell them however much you want. You could sell them singularly, you could sell them in a bundle, and then just maybe promote yourself on Facebook. Even Medium is a great place to do some kind of self-promotion, write articles around what reverse coloring is. And then also on Pinterest. Pinterest is a great place to promote your individual artistic work. So we're moving back to that sales page. So we can see all the different kinds of themings. It's got some more examples of what you can make. It's also giving you some ideas of how to make money. I mean, that's what we all want to do. So you can sell them as paperback books, sell them on Etsy, use them inside journals, sell them as seasonal collections, which is what I was mentioning. You can create a collection, and then, it's something that someone will always want to come back to and to get your next collection. So that's a way to draw in your audience and keep them buying from you. You can sell them on video, use them in activity books. So there is there are so many different ideas that you could use these particular pages for. These are really lovely designs as well. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually take you behind the scenes of the product. We're going to try out some prompts in Midjourney so you can see what you're getting. So when you purchase, you will come to this page. You will access your prompts here. And then there's also some bonuses here. And what's really helpful is there's actually a training video showing you exactly how to use them, download them, upscale them, Alessandra really goes into detail, and it's just super helpful to just be able to refer back to this particular video if you need some additional help. So here we are. It opens up into a Google spreadsheet. I'm going to try and blur some of these prompts so that you don't see the whole product. But as you know, there are over 500 different prompts here. And if we're looking at the categories, we've got nature scenes, we've got animals, we've got fantasy worlds, and all the ones that we saw on that main page, on that main sales page. So I'm just going to take a random one here. And I'm going to, so here I am over in Midjourney, not Midjourney, Discord, but Midjourney within Discord. I am just going to type in imagine, and then I'm going to paste that first prompt there, and then I'm going to go and find another one. Let's say this one, fantasy worlds. Going to try imagine. Let's put that one in there, and then let's try another one, space and galaxy. Oh, underwater life. So many ones to choose from. And then we will just wait. So we're already seeing this starting to get designed. This one is a peaceful mountain lake with lily pads and dragonflies, etc., etc. This one is a magical garden, and this one's a vibrant coral reef. I'm really excited. This one's already looking gorgeous. I think this one's done already. Look at that. So this one was peaceful mountain lake with lily pads. Look at that style. I mean, it's just, even on its own, it's really, really beautiful style of art that you could just probably blow up and create a collection of artwork to put in your house or to sell in and of itself, even without, adding the fact that you can color them in and use it in a book. But yeah, you can definitely see how you would add your lines, add your shading to something like this in that inverse coloring form. Let's look at this one. So this was a magical garden with talking animals and vibrant flowers. Oh, these are lovely. These are so pretty. I can see some of the animals here. The flowers, it's so just whimsical. Really, really beautiful. Again, I could see this on a wall, not even in a colouring book. I could see it blown up and just in someone's house. These are absolutely lovely. And you can just imagine how easy and how fun it will be to add your lines and add your own flavour to this to just create that reverse colouring style. Oh, look at this one now, vibrant coral reef. Oh my, these are absolutely gorgeous. And one thing I'll say about Alessandro, he does do a lot of the prompt kind of products, but I love them all because he just is such an expert at just creating prompts that really get to what you need. I don't know how he does it. I think he works with, several other people within that kind of prompt making niche, but I'm always guaranteed that the prompts he provides are always of high quality. They're not just thrown together. It's amazing. So this is beautiful, so pretty. I hope you agree with me on this, that this is going to just look absolutely amazing in a book, on a wall, on your website, whatever you want to do with it. So these are really high quality prompts, and there are so many of them in all those different niches. So moving on, I wanted to tell you about something really special that I'm offering if you purchase this product through my link. I hope you've seen the quality of what you're going to get. And I'm also going to tell you about some of the upsells as well, because there are a few of them, and it's, it would definitely be complimentary and helpful to you if that's something that you wanted to know more about. So, but before we go on to that, I just want to tell you that I'm offering a really amazing masterclass bonus, which is available now, immediately available as soon as you purchase this. I named it my Woodland Junk Journal Masterclass. And basically what it is, it's a training masterclass that shows you how I create these absolutely beautiful, if I do say so myself, woodland-themed junk journal pages and designs, patterns. It also includes, I'm also including 101 woodland-themed Midjourney prompts that you can use, make tweaks on, use them as they are, to create, again, your library of junk journals. You can make tweaks to them. They don't have to be woodland journal themed. There's so much you can do with them, and it's just a really amazing starting point. I've also included some really lovely journal pages that have PLR included in them, so you can use them as you please. And then There is also some bonuses if you purchase any of the upsells. And let me tell you what the upsells are now. Where are we? Where are they? Okay, so if you get the first upsell, then you will get a whopping 1,372 additional prompts. So that's really, you're not going to be stuck for ideas prompts. And then upsell 2 is 2,000 extra prompts, and these are in the architecture and cityscape niche. Upsell 3 is another 2,000 plus floral coloring pages. So these are these are prompts to create the coloring pages. And then we've got more prompts for upsell 4 for fantasy coloring pages. And then upsell 5 is natural coloring pages, natural themed coloring pages. And then there's 026, which is a collection of over 4,000 prompts. So you're getting thousands upon thousands of prompts in various different niches, additional prompts, not necessarily something that you need, but at this price, I would definitely make that purchase. If the coloring book niche is something that you are looking to make a unique product within really easily, that sells really well across all platforms, then I would definitely say to at least get a couple of the upsells, just to make sure that you always have something new to refer to and to use when you're creating your collections. So back to my my bonus. So if you purchase any 2 of the upsells, so you don't have to purchase all 6 of them, just any of the 2 additional upsells, and I will give you a $50 coupon to my Creative Mummy Designs store. You'll see the link in the description. I basically sell lots of digital products in various different niches: kids niche, spirituality, weddings, pregnancy niche. There's so much that I create, all editable templates within Canva. They come with PLR rights. They also come with master resale rights if you are so interested in that. So that $50 coupon will allow you to buy whatever you like from my store, which I think is amazing value. And in addition, I am giving you some steampunk and vintage love-themed junk journal pages as well. So lots to get your hands on, which is really going to help you, along with my bonuses and my masterclass, you're going to learn a completely new skill as well as the inverse. You've got the junk journals, which junk journals are another £1 billion niche. There are so many junk journal shops on Etsy, and, junk journaling, ephemera, scrapbooking, all of that kind of stuff is absolutely humongous. So this is going to give you another string to your bow, another type of product that you can learn to make and use in order to build your own digital product empire, which is what you're here for. So that's it from me today. I hope you got a lot of value from this video. I hope you've gotten some better insight as to what you get within this particular product. As I say, Alessandra always provides high value, goes above and beyond. And I'm really excited to see what you do create if you end up making a purchase. And also, remember that you've got my masterclass there waiting for you immediately as soon as you purchase. So with that being said, I hope you have a wonderful day and all the very best.